2015 F150 XLT. This truck is illegal. Welcome back to the channel, me and Car Keys. Now, I understand me throwing out accusations pretty much against myself in public on a platform. It's probably not the smartest idea, but there's a reason why I'm doing that. Let me explain. I've had this 2015 F150 XLT for 5 years, and I've enjoyed modding this truck. It's been the funnest vehicle to mod. I still got a couple mods left. So if me as a content creator does a mod on my truck and tells you, hey, this is a cool mod to do, and it's illegal, and you go out there and do the same mod on your truck and you get pulled over for it, whose fault is that? Well, technically it's your fault because you did it, but it's my fault as well because I'd have told you about the mod, but I did not tell you that it was illegal. So I have a sort of responsibility to explain these things. Some of these things are illegal, even though they're cool, even though they look good. Some of them are highly illegal. Now, the idea for this video came about because I was, in fact, pulled over in my F-150. Not because of anything on this list. The reason why I was pulled over is kind of debatable, to say the least. I did actually break the law. I made an illegal lane change. I changed lanes without putting my turn signal on. Cop pulled me over. Now, it was 11 o'clock at night. It was dark. It was pouring down rain and couldn't see a thing. I never saw I couldn't see the cop. So I saw when he first pulled up and I looked back and he was gone. Didn't know he was a cop. So anyway, he followed me for a good mile and a half down the road. No lights, no headlights, no park lights, no nothing. And when I made that lane change, he pulled me over. Like I said, I didn't know he was there. So yeah. All right, the number one illegal mod that's on my truck and probably on you guys' trucks and probably your other vehicles as well is something that people don't really think of or they don't realize that it's actually illegal. Window tint. So to get the full extent of the law and to understand what the law actually states, we are using our phones. So we are using ChatGPT. Now, I know a lot of people don't like AI, they don't like ChatGPT, but it's some good information if you actually try to use it. I'm used to saying, okay, let me just Google it. My wife will say, just ChatGPT it. So we're gonna use ChatGPT today to get our information. So first of all, this is our window tint. I have, starting the front windshield is not tinted except for the top. I have a 5% brow at the top, which is very, very helpful, especially down here in Atlanta in the summertime. Our front windshield is actually tinted 15%. So is the back window, also tinted 15%. Now the back window is darker than the front window because it was factory tinted to, I believe, 20%. And so this is 15% over 20%. Front window, once again, 15%. Rear windows also, just like the back windows, 15% over 20%. And I think that's actually the perfect setup for my truck. So what does ChatGPT say about the law in the state of Georgia? So to get that information, we typed in this question: what's the rule in Georgia for window tint? Front windshield tint is prohibited except for a reflective strip at the top 6 inches, which is the brow half of the top. Perfectly fine. Must not be red or amber in color. I don't know who would do that. Front side, driver and passenger windows, 32%. What? Minor tinted, 15%. My truck is illegal. All right. Let's see. Reflectivity cannot exceed 20%. Mirror like 10. Okay. Back side windows and rear windshield. This is the one that kind of confuses me. For passenger cars and sedans, 32%. I guarantee you, everybody in the state of Georgia does not know that. I promise you they don't know that. For multi-purpose vehicles, SUVs, vans, limos, you can tint as dark as desired. So it doesn't say anything about trucks. So I cross-referenced everything on Google, and it sent me to a website called tinting-laws.com. Check it out. You can put your state in there, and it'll tell you what the laws are in your state. So it's very accurate what I just said for cars. For trucks, it says, okay, multi-purpose vehicles, that includes pickup trucks. Okay, trucks can be tinted anything on the back windshield. So anything in the back windows and back windshield can be anything you want. But as for the front, 32%. Now, I understand that in the state of Georgia, this is the law. If you go to any other state, the law changes. It depends on where you live. Sometimes it depends on what county you live in, what municipality you live in, what city you live in. It all depends. So I encourage everybody to go on this website and find out what the actual law is in your area, because it might change. But as for me, illegal. Tape measure, boom. Tape measure. All right, for the next topic of discussion, I'm actually not sure if it's illegal or not. I was told it was illegal, but I'm not sure. We're gonna find out together. And we needed this guy because, oh boy. I was recently told that at any point your tires hang outside of your fender well, that's illegal. But let's see how far illegal we actually are, okay? So measuring from the fender to the edge of the wheel lugs, going from here to about there. So we get an accurate reading, right? Let's take an accurate reading. 3 inches outside of the fender well. Now, those of you who watch my channel realize this is kind of interesting, right? Thank you for watching. This tire is actually a little, this is my new setup, by the way. This tire is actually slimmer than my previous setup was. This is 11.2 inches wide. My previous setup was 12.5 inches wide. So we've taken some steps to get a little more legal, but either way, this is still illegal, right? Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. So we're gonna type in, what are the laws regarding tires outside of the fender? That says gender. Fender. This one's a little more interesting here. It says, there is no specific mention of requirements for tires being covered by fenders on regular passenger vehicles. The statute does not address whether tires may or may not extend beyond the fender line. Okay, interesting. So legally for regular passenger vehicles, Georgia does not have a codified requirement. Okay. While Georgia law remains silent on tire poke for passenger vehicles, many local jurisdictions outside Georgia prohibit it to prevent road debris spray. All right, I understand that. In Massachusetts, law requires mud flaps or guards when tires extend beyond the fender body on passenger vehicles. Some states cap wheel poke at no more than 1 inch beyond the fender. So that's probably where that came from. So just to be lawfully correct, there's no rule in the state of Georgia that says that your tires cannot extend outside of your fender well. However, if you leave the state of Georgia, it may be a different story. So check your local laws wherever you are now. I'm wondering what happens if you travel, because as you know, we travel. This is our road trip vehicle. We take this truck everywhere. I've been to Tennessee, South Carolina, Alabama, Florida several times. We've been all over the place in this truck. So what happens if I get pulled over in a different state? If you read a little further, it says, if you're considering wider tires or offset wheels, it's smart to check for local ordinances or vehicle inspection standards, as cities or counties may enforce stricter guidelines. So the interesting thing about both of these mods is that they're somewhat subjective, all right? It depends on where you are, and it's somewhat situational as well. It depends on where you are, depends on where you're from, also, I'm pretty sure. And then, like, there's some certain instances like window tint, for example. This is illegal, but chances of me getting pulled over in the state of Georgia for this are pretty much slim to none. But let's just say cop is having a bad day. Let's just say he doesn't like you. Whatever the case may be, quotas, whatever the situation may be, they may pull you over for it, and they can actually give you a ticket for this because it technically is illegal. And same thing, it's not necessarily illegal, but the chance of me getting pulled over for it are slim to none because there's no law against it. But if I leave the state of Georgia and they see this, and they might say, hey, that's illegal where we are now. Maybe not where you're from, but it's illegal where we are now. Now, as I stated earlier in this video, I was pulled over recently for debatable reasons, right? The cop was following me, all right? Can't deny that. He was following me. There's no reason why a cop would be on my back bumper with no headlights on, no park lights, no nothing, and follow me for a good 1.5 miles before actually pulling me over for something. Anyway, so like I said, I was wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was following me. And the reason why he was following me is something that I'm speculating on, something that you guys have actually said in the comments below as well. It's because of lights. Now, today's video is actually brought to you by the one, the only, my friends at Boost Auto. Now, Boost Auto is a huge company that supplies all kinds of aftermarket truck parts. For example, tow mirrors. Boost Auto, I love these mirrors. It also has a startup sequence here. Boom, has a startup sequence there. And it also matches the startup sequence down here. These are the Boost Auto Lumastep M2s. These are the best mod for any truck ever, okay? Ever. And I mean it when I say that, ever. When you unlock them, boom. Love that startup sequence. Boost Auto knocked these out of the park. And when you open the door, drops down, they turn white. You close the door, they go back up, and they turn back to amber. Love that. That is incredible. I love them. They are both incredible mods for your vehicle. The reason why I'm talking about Boost Auto is because I think that that is actually the reason why the cop was following me, because of these lights right here. Now they look like this in the daytime. You can see them, but they're not really bright in the daytime. At nighttime, all right, so I have a speculation of why he was following me in the first place, and I think it was because of these lights. Like I said, they're super bright at nighttime, and you guys had the same speculation. They said, well, your truck's super bright, probably causes attention. That's probably why he was following you, just out of curiosity, or why you have so many lights on your truck. Maybe so. So let me say this before we continue any further. These lights are 100% legal. 100% legal. There's nothing wrong with them. Tow bar lights, running board lights, they are 100% legal. I checked, okay? I spoke when I first put these on my truck. Boost Auto assured me that they are 100% legal and safe to put in your truck. You won't have any issues. So there was no reason for him to actually follow me about these lights because, like I say, they're 100% legal. Now, they are white and amber, as you saw. If they were red or blue or purple or green or any other color, then that makes them illegal, okay? Because red and blue makes you look like you're impersonating a police officer, which, of course, I never want to do that. So white lights, amber lights, 100% legal. Now, I know we're talking about things that are actually illegal on your truck, so let me show you something. Illegal. 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 Highly illegal. Nighttime mode on. All right, so what you're seeing here is a nighttime shot. This is 100% legal. This, however, not so much. All right, these are my rock lights. These are legal-ish. Right, the reason I say ish is because these lights here, right up under there, right there, these lights are white, sort of. It looks a little blue, looks a little purplish, which is what makes them not legal. So as much as I would say, hey, cop, hey, this is actually white, the cop's gonna say, no, that looks blue to me, that looks purple to me, and I'm gonna get a ticket. You know what would definitely give me a ticket? Red, blue. Those are definite tickets. Now, as much as I love the way this looks, I never ride around like this. I probably do it every once in a while. I ride around like this on the way home or something like that. But for the most part, never ride around like this because I know 100% sure that this is illegal. Looks cool though, right? Let's just talk about the rock lights first. The rock lights, like you saw, they are, that was my white function. They actually look a little purple, look a little blue. If you have true white, then you're probably safe. Or you have amber, you're probably safe. But any other color, any of those other colors of the spectrum, you're illegal, okay? Highly illegal, don't do it. Just to be 100% honest with you, I honestly never use my rock lights. Every now and then I turn them on just to be turning them on. Or if I'm in traffic and I see somebody else with rock lights on their truck driving by, I'm gonna turn mine on. Other than that, I never use them, never use them. Let's go back to these. Now we're talking about all our off-road lights. These are pod lights. They are highly illegal, okay? Now I know they're in the back, they're only on when you put the truck in reverse, but if you were just driving on the road, you had a function where you could just turn them on at any given point, that's illegal, okay? The reason why it's illegal is because it's gonna blind other drivers. They're super, super bright. They're brighter than my headlights. They will blind everybody, okay? Trust me. It's the same thing goes for these. These are my actual fog lights. These are from Rough Country. They have a amber backlight in the middle, and they are super, super bright. Now, these are aimed towards the ground and kind of outward. So it kind of aims towards the ground and sideways. So if I have them on, you can't really, they're not going to blind other drivers because they're function as fog lights and they're down low. So they're technically illegal because they're off-road lights, but the way I have them set up as this application, they're perfectly fine. Last but certainly not least, the highly illegal light bar. Now, a lot of us have light bars on our trucks. on our Jeeps, Broncos, whatever. Light bars are highly illegal. If you didn't know, I'm pretty sure you know. Everybody has a light bar knows that light bars are illegal. It's on the package, no matter what. I guarantee no matter what company it is, even those cheap brands that you find on Amazon, they all say on the package, for off-road use only. Highly illegal. I'm pretty sure it says that. Check your box. So these lights are, first of all, mine have all these LEDs on the sides, and then it has a big spotlight LED in the middle. And when I turn them on, they're all on at the same time. They'll blind you. I promise you they blind you. And like I said, I never use them unless I'm like in a situation where I'm on a back road or something like that and there's nobody else around. Then I'll turn them on. Other than that, never use them. But you see guys all the time driving around the freeway, the light bar on. Trucks, Jeeps. I've seen guys in semi trucks and work vans with their light bars on in the daytime. Like, why do you have your light bar on? It's highly illegal. Don't use your light bars, okay? Unless you're in an off-road situation and nobody else is around, that's the only time you're allowed to use your light bar, okay? Where do you think you're going? So the last thing on our list is something I overheard that was illegal, and I was in complete shock and disbelief that this was actually illegal, right? So you and I are going to find out together whether that's really illegal or not. You're just going to go to my phone like that? We're going to check ChatGPT, but let me tell you what it is. I overheard that this was illegal. These are air freshener sticks. So you know those, all y'all that get the tree air fresheners and you hang them from your windshield? You hang them from your rearview mirror? That's illegal. So I was told. I'm not sure how true that is. We're gonna find out today, because that is crazy, okay? So it says it depends on the laws of the specific state that you live in, okay? In the US, for example, California, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Virginia, and New York are among the states where it's technically illegal to hang anything from your rearview mirror that might obstruct your view. What? Keep going here. In other states, it may not be explicitly illegal, but police can still pull you over if they believe the item obstructs your vision. Are you serious? You can get pulled over having air fresheners hanging from your rearview mirror. That is so crazy. So, honestly, how many of y'all knew that? I never knew that. I've never heard that. I recently just heard that today. All right, so the purpose of this video was about awareness. There are a lot of things, like I said, a lot of things that I've done on my truck that I found out were illegal after I did them, because I did not know that these things were illegal. Well, I knew about the window tint, but everything else, did not know they were illegal. So I wanted to make sure that people that watch my videos get the right idea. They know that these things are illegal before they do them on their truck as well. Now that brings me back to big shout outs to Custom Offsets. Custom Offsets always sends you these big decal stickers that go on your windshield like this, and a lot of people put them on their windshield. Yeah, I think that's illegal as well, probably. So the law said that anything that obstructs your view is technically illegal, especially in those states. Or you can get pulled over for it if they think it obstructs your view. So be careful when you're putting decals in your vehicle, when you're hanging stuff from your rearview mirror, when you get window tint, when you get tire wheels and tires, when you get off-road lights. Be very careful when you get rock lights and wheel lights and all that stuff like that. You know, a lot of that stuff is safe for like car shows or night shows and stuff like that. But that's it, just be careful. This video was all about awareness, all right? Thanks for watching another video on the Me and Car Keys channel. Big shout outs to the one and only Boost Auto. If you're interested in running boards, you're interested in tow mirrors, check out boostauto.com. They have everything you need right over there. Tell Me and Car Keys sent you, all right? Till next time, Motivate True, that's me. That's me, that's you. Get you one. That's what we do. Till next time, I'll see you. Stay legal. All right, don't come commenting under my video saying I told you to put this mod in your truck and it's illegal and you got pulled over, you got 90 days in jail. It's not my fault, all right? I told you. Don't say I didn't tell you. I told you.